improperly elected Senate. This is something that's very, very interesting. The 17th Amendment was actually ratified in 1913. So, who can remember what else we got in 1913? We got two other, let's see, maybe even three other bad things in 1913. Remember what's the mechanism that they pump money in with? Remember that?
Federal Reserve?
That's right. 1913 was Federal Reserve. It was also the income tax when they decided to take the money out of our hard-earned wallets, you know, out of our paychecks. We also got in 1913 the 17th Amendment, and that actually replaced the selection of U.S. senators by the state legislature with a provision for the direct election of senators. So essentially, the founders wanted the senators, you know, U.S. Senate, like, you know, Gillespie and Warner, like we're voting for tomorrow, they wanted those originally to be voted in by these state legislatures. So in other words, Richmond would select who the senators were. That way it was another check and balance on essentially the federal government with the states. So it was the tension there. But when they got rid of that and made the senators popularly elected, essentially they made no difference now between the representatives, which are popularly elected, and the senators. So now we've gotten rid of that check on the federal government to the states. So if we repealed the 17th Amendment, we would fix that. And that would be one step closer to the way the founders wanted it. So, repeal the 17th Amendment. For instance, Obamacare would likely have not passed if this was in place, if the senators were voted by the state legislatures, because the states knew what kind of burden Obamacare was going to be. So if this was in place, if we repealed the 17th Amendment, we probably wouldn't get things like Obamacare in the future. So repeal it.